guys, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here to do a quick flip through of my Flights of Fancy journal. Obviously you may have followed along with the series, so you will have seen already a lot of this journal as we were putting it together. You also may have purchased the Flights of Fancy physical kits or the digi kits, and you may have been making one of your own. But I did just save a few things to do so that the flip through was, you know, had some surprises. The cover being one of those surprises, so hopefully none of you have obviously, well, I mean, none of you have obviously seen the cover. So the cover itself, I have covered, it's an envelope journal, and I've covered the cover with this gorgeous like upholstery fabric. This was gifted to me by Laura. Now, as you can see, it's quite fraying at the edges. I quite like that, but I do realise that's probably not everybody's cup of tea. I like that look, and to be honest, I'm not particularly great at sewing or anything, so I probably wouldn't really be able to make it, you know, stitched around in a neat way. But I just think it adds to the shabby chic vintage feel of it. But I want to just point that out, because if that's not your thing, then, you know, you're not going to like it. The closure for the journal is again another strip of the upholstery fabric, and I've just covered it up with a large piece of the coffee dyed lace. And then there's a large piece of the coffee dyed lace here at the front as well. And then this has got a magnet closure. I've never done a magnet closure before. So what I've done is popped on a metal piece here for decorative details. And then underneath it's got another metal piece for more decoration. And then it's got the magnet there. So it just closes like that. Loved how it turned out. So I may do some more magnet closures. Yeah, I really like that. So that's that. So going inside the journal, on the inside of the front cover, if you followed along with the series, we've got here some coffee dyed paper, and then I used my handmade stamped papers here and just stuck them onto the corners, and then we've got a fabric ruffle. Then we made here a little like pocket piece with a little fold out flip there of some more coffee dyed paper. And under there you've got obviously various details that we layered up, and some lace trim and some bling. And that all just holds shut with a paper clip. And tucked into there, you've got one of the copies of one of my vintage photos there. That just tucks in like that. And then you've just got a bit of stamping around the edges for some decorative detail. Then on this page, you've got some more stamping. You've got some more of that lovely handmade paper. And then you've got an envelope pocket here with some lace, a couple of layered up pieces, a bit of space for journaling here. And then we've got that lovely tag that we made. It says live in harmony. You've got some flowers and some lace trim at the top. That just tucks in there at the top. And then tucked in the side, you've got another copy of one of my vintage photos there. And that just slots in here. So you've got kind of two pockets going on there. Then on the next page here, you've got some lace trim going down, and then you've got that pocket that we made where you've got hot air balloon here just poking in behind. And you've got the word harmony, and then you've just got a little piece there tucked in. Now, I just want to just point out, I did tear this slightly because I had actually glued it down, and so I did tear this. I just want to point that out because obviously it could probably be repaired with maybe some sticky tape or washi tape or something underneath. I probably would not be the best person to do that. I am more likely to tear it further. So I just want to point that out, that that has got a torn piece here. So yeah, just want to point that out. So that tucks in there, and then you've just got some lace trim and some faux pearls. And then it's also a pocket there, and you've got another little piece tucked in to the side. Then on this page, you've just got some lace trim down the side. You've got one of those paper bags, which is then a tuck spot. You've got a couple of flowers, and then one of the tracing paper pieces. And then you've got just a little frame there for journaling tucked in there. And then tucked in, you've just got, again, another little frame. So you've got matching pieces there. Going over the page, oh, I love how this page looks. It just, yeah, I really, really like it. So you've got a corner piece here with another one of the die cuts and some flowers, some lace trim and some doily, and then a bit of stamping, a bit of fabric ruffle, and then another copy of one of my photo pieces there. Here you've just got a little flower, got some lace trim, obviously some of that sheet music, piece of the coffee dye doily, and then you've just got some plain paper here, flowers, and then a piece of lace here. On this page you've just got some fabric ruffle and then a pocket that I just made and tucked in a little tag that I made here. It says once upon a time, and it's got just a flower there. That just tucks in. You've just got a little tracing paper piece stuck behind just for some detail. So that's like that. And then in here you've got, oops, a pocket. So you've got various pieces layered up here, and in the pockets you've got a couple more pieces there from the physical Flights of Fancy kit. Then on this page, I love how this turned out, really like this colour blue. You've just got a fold out flip here. This is on the tracing paper. We made this piece together, and then you've got some bling and things on there. And then we made this journaling card in the series, and that just tucks in here to the side, and then you've just got some fabric ruffle and some lace. On here you've got another one of those paper bags, and then you've got the definition of the word love. You've got a vintage postage stamp, and then on this bag, so this bag's been printed to coordinate with the background paper. You've got the word cherish there on some lace, and then you've just got a journaling card tucked in, and then the bag itself is a little tuck spot where you've got another frame and a vintage cigarette card there. Then going over the page, we've got this pocket here with a piece of, you know, a journaling card. It's got various things layered up on the pocket itself. You've got some fabric ruffle and some diamond trim. That just tucks in there. And then you've just got another one of those frames tucked in at the side. So this is very kind of grungy, you know, very just vintage in style, really. So coffee dyed paper. This is some of that letter, and I just stuck a little flower on there. And then you've got some of that script with the tracing paper there. Little flower here just stuck onto that coffee dyed paper. Some of my little handmade paper there as corners. And then here we just paper clipped on a little booklet with a couple of extra pages for journaling. Oops. Which is just there like that. And then you've just got doily piece there with a little frame. That just tucks up there. Then on this side, you've just got, this is the centre of the signature, sorry, by the way. So here, we did this again in the series, and we've just got these gorgeous pockets which kind of mirror each other in the sheet music. This one here has a little flip out made with one of the paper bags, so you could journal on there. It's got a little flower, and then it's got various things layered up there. You've got some lace trim and some pearly bling, finishing that off. And then you've just got a piece of coffee dyed doily there behind, and then, ooh, tucked in here. Oh no, I can't get to that piece, sorry. Oh my gosh, what is it when you're doing things around the camera that you just cannot get to things? There we go. We've got one of those tracing paper pieces, and that's just glued onto a piece of the background paper. Then on this side, you've just got the word thoughtful, this lovely lady from the kit, and some fabric ruffle up there, and then a couple more pieces from the kit there, and then we just made a little kind of flip up thing there and just finished it off with some decoration. Then going over the page here, we've just got a little fold out booklet, so that's just more room for journaling, and on here you've just got a little pocket piece with one of the journaling cards tucked in there. And this ties up obviously with some string. So, actually I'm just thinking, no, I was trying to remember whether I'd done something else on that piece, but no, it is just a little fold out piece. And that just obviously ties back up there. It's got some lace, and then you've got a lace ruffle down the side, and then tucked in the side is another one of the copies of those vintage photos. Here you've got a vintage postage stamp. And then you've got a little torn piece of the coordinating paper. You've got the word memories and some lace. Here you've got that script tracing paper, the rest of that letter, plain for journaling. And then on this page we've got, journaling card here. You've got this tracing paper piece here with a flower, some fabric ruffle here, lots of threads hanging on this one. Obviously you could cut those off. And then we've just got a little matchbox book which just has some extra pages there for journaling, like that. And that whole little chunk of pages all tuck neatly into the little flap there. And then you've got obviously your card up there. Then on the next page, we've just made a paper clip which holds this on. So you've got a postage stamp down here. And the paper clip itself is one of those pocket paper clips. So inside the pocket we've just got a little journaling card here made from one of the paper bags. It's got some space for journaling there and some details on there. So that just goes into that little paperclip pocket. The paperclip pocket itself, it's got some layered up pieces and some lace and some pearl trim, and it's on that large paperclip. And then we made this lovely envelope which has just got just a journaling card in there and a little flippy pad just with some scraps of paper there and some lace trim at the top. So that all goes just in there like that. Love how that envelope turned out. Just really love it. So yeah, really like that. So that just clips on to the page at the top. And then on the facing page here we've got that flippy out piece with the glassine bags, and you've got a label here for journaling, tracing paper piece here, and then obviously you've got your journaling space inside the flippy out. And then tucked behind there, I just made a tag here from the sheet of words and layered up a couple of things on there, so I just thought that was a good use of those words really. So that just tucks behind, behind there, and then tucked into the glassine bag here is that lovely letter. So this is the copy of the vintage letter, which again came in the physical kit. So this was like the second page of the letter that is actually bound inside the signature. So that's that piece. And we just paperclip that together like that. Oops. Goes in there. Got some sheet music and some lace trim. And then on the facing page, you've just got some doily, piece of thread, and then you've got some script paper and some fabric trim. And then here you've just got a little flippy out booklet and a little frame. I love how this turned out with just this label and this piece. Really simple, but just really pretty. And that just tucks in, to the side. And then it's also a little side pocket there for another journaling card there. Then you've got some lace trim down here and some obviously coffee dyed paper. So you've got some flowers, some lace trim here. You've got the rest of that doily and the sheet music. Here you've got some more of those corners. And then you've got some lace trim here. Here you've got a little flippy downy piece. So it's just tucked in behind this piece here. Flips down like that so you can journal in there. You've got some fabric ruffle down there and some diamante trim, and then tucked in you've just got a little journaling card, and then just behind here you've just got a couple of pieces stuck down just for some decorative detail and some script stamping. And then going over the page here we've just got a pocket here, which again we layered up various things in the series that we did, and you've got some lace trim down there. And then tucked inside the pocket you've got one of those bags. We layered up a couple of pieces on there, and we just made a little journaling card from some of the pieces from the kit. So, that just tucks in. Oh, and you've got some pearl trim. So I love how that looks there in the bag. It just looks really pretty. And then that tucks in there, and then tucked in the side is another one of those little flippy pads. Tucks in there, and you've got some lace trim and some diamante. You've also got some little faint stamping in that toffee crunch colour. Fabric ruffle, and here then you've got a little pocket piece, which again you've just got a journaling card, just slots in there. And then you've got some lace and some diamante and things on here. Oops. And then tucked in at the top as well, you've got another journaling card there. And then here we've just got that little quote that I love. We don't see things how they are, we see things how we are. And then finally we're on the back of the journal. So here you've got a belly band piece, which we layered up with various different pieces on here with some fabric ruffle and some lace. We've got some stamping behind this piece here just for decorative detail and some lace trim down the side. And then we made this pretty journaling card here just from some of the book page, and that just tucks in, oops, like that. And then on the inside of the back of the journal, we have got, right, put it like that. So here we've just got that lovely fabric piece that comes in the physical kit. It's hung with the little bulb pin. Under there you've got some of the blue sort of ribbon. Not ribbon, sorry, lace trim. And then you've got the lace fabric ruffle, you've got some pearly pieces on there, you've got some doily, bit of stamping in the background, and then we made an envelope pocket here with the gorgeous lady, layered up some lace and various bits and pieces, and then we've got a couple of vintage cigarette cards here and a journaling card, so all of that just slots into there. And then we have a little journaling card there that slots into the side. So that's the entire journal. It's quite chunky, but it's manageable this time. So yep, I tried to do it slightly more manageable, but it is quite chunky, but it still feels nice and squidgy. You know, it's got that nice kind of feel to it. So yeah, I hope you like it. If you bought the physical kit and you made a journal along with me, I hope you really love yours. I would love, love, love to see pictures of your covers, because obviously the only thing that wasn't included in the kit was the fabric for the cover. So I would really be fascinated what covers you guys have all done. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe Instagram or something to show me those. That would be fantastic. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and obviously this journal will be listed in my Etsy. So thank you very much, and see you guys soon. Thanks then, bye.